Welcome everyone to this detox yoga practice for tension release from the inside out. And this is also day 2 of our 10-day Feel Better, Move Better yoga challenge. So finding a comfortable seat of your choice, maybe you choose to place a cushion under the hips, eyes closed, and the hands rest comfortably in the lap, tuning into your Ujjayi breath. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. And as we did on day 1, we will have a phrase or a spark to go along with our practice, which you may like to repeat internally to see what it sparks for you. And that phrase will be the following: today, I will be brave. Today, I will be brave. What does that mean for you? And let's open the eyes. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up over the head, and exhale, side bend to the right. Inhaling, straighten up the arms overhead once more. And exhale, twist to the left. Right hand finds the left knee. Inhaling up tall. Exhale, side bend to the left this time. And inhale up. And exhale, twisting right. And keep going. Inhaling up, reaching tall. Exhale, side bend to the right. And inhaling to reach. Exhale, twist left a little bit further this time. And inhale to reach. Exhale, side bend to the left, reaching the right arm long. Inhaling up. Exhale to twist right, looking over that back shoulder. And then you can release, bring the body back to center, and we'll simply swing the right leg behind us for deer pose. So 2 right angles with both knees, and placing the hands behind you, leaning back ever so slightly, opening up through the heart. And a few deep breaths here. And if you'd like, you could take this into a twist, bringing the right hand to the left knee, looking over the left shoulder. We'll gently release, very nice. Coming back to sit, you might like to sit cross-legged the other way, mixing things up, and start turning the head left and right. So taking the gaze over one shoulder, and then the other, just the head that's moving. Shoulders staying really nice and relaxed. Hands are heavy on top of your legs. And then bring the head over to the right and start nodding it up and down. So taking the chin towards the shoulder and then lifting the chin towards the sky. Still keeping the gaze to the right. And then we'll do the same thing over the left shoulder, nodding up and down a few times. And releasing that, roll the shoulders back. And swing the left leg behind you for that deer pose on the second side. Leaning back slightly. Today I will be brave. How will that manifest in your day? Brave enough to try something new? Brave enough to show up for yourself? Maybe you take that twist to the right, left hand to the right knee. Observing where you feel sensation in the stretch. And coming back to center. And we'll meet in hands and knees. Shoulders over wrists, hips above knees. And then touch your left shoulder with your right hand, set it back down. And left hand to right shoulder. And then see if you can tap your left toes with your right hand behind you. And same thing on the other side. And then same thing, right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder, right hand finds left toes, left hand finds right toe. And last time, right hand taps the shoulder, left hand does the same. And this time, let your right hand find the left toes and hold here in this tiger pose. So if you don't have the foot, you can just reach back for it and you'll still get the same benefits out of the pose. And then release. Very nice. And then same thing, tiger pose on the second side. Maybe the left hand finds the right foot. Maybe you kick that foot back into the hand to lift even higher. And exhale to release. Very nice. Let's tuck the toes and sit back on the heels for a little toe squat, rolling the shoulders back. And then we'll find eagle arms by weaving the right arm underneath the left, palms of the hands or backs of the hands together. And then release that other side, left arm underneath. Palms or backs of hands are touching. I know this is intense for the feet. You can do it. And release. Really nice. Now step the right foot forwards into a low lunge and place the right hand on top of the knee to look over that right shoulder. Sinking the hips forwards. Lots of twists today. You can bring the right hand back to the mat and we'll start rocking the hips backwards and forwards. So coming from this lunge into a half splits, straightening the knee as much as is possible for today, and then coming back forwards. So you can exhale as you send the hips back. And the next time you're back, holding here, stretching through the back of that right leg, flexing that foot. Bend in the knee, perfectly acceptable. And keep the lower body as it is, just walking both hands over to the left. Think about pressing that right heel into the ground to help with stability. Lengthening through the crown of the head. And let's walk the hands back to frame that front foot. Rock yourself forward, tuck the back toes this time. We'll find that twist again, but with the back knee lifted. As you bring the right hand back to the front knee, or perhaps reach it up overhead. Easy twist here. Maybe you take your gaze to that top hand. One big inhale here. Exhale, replant that hand. Take a big step forwards to meet in a forward fold, hanging over your legs. And then rolling our way up to standing. We'll inhale the arms up overhead and exhale, cactus the arms as you twist left. And inhale the arms up. Exhale, cactus towards the right. And keep going, twisting left and right with your breath. The hips stay facing forwards, just the upper body is twisting back and forth. And one final twist here. And inhale the arms up, exhale flowing as you fold forwards. Inhale coming up halfway, and exhale step it back to plank and lowering down. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog, and exhale, we all meet in downward facing dog. And then you can step the right foot forwards, lower the back knee. We'll find that twist with the hand on the front thigh. Looking over your left shoulder, catching your breath here. Twists are a wonderful opportunity to cleanse the body from the inside out, detoxing whatever no longer serves us. And bring that hand back to the mat, rocking the hips forwards and back. Exhaling towards our half splits. And inhaling forwards into the lunge. And the next time you're in that half splits, you can hold here, just enjoying that stretching sensation in the back of the leg. Great posture to come back to for digestion or just de-stressing. And you can walk the hands over towards the right. Lower body stays nice and still. Press that front heel down. Reach the crown of the head forwards. Tailbone back. And then bringing the hands back to frame the foot, we'll pick up the back knee, placing the left hand either back on the thigh or reaching for the ceiling. Looking towards those top fingertips, pressing the right heel back away from you. One last inhale here. And exhale to return that hand to the mat. Big step forwards to forward folds. Hanging over your legs, widen the feet a little bit. And bring both hands to the outside of the right leg as you bend into the left knee. So the left knee is bent and the right leg is as straight as possible. You can hold the outside of the thigh, outside of the calf or the ankle. Really wonderful posture for digestion. We'll simply switch sides, holding the outside of the left leg anywhere you'd like, and bending into the right knee. Allowing your breath to rinse out whatever you no longer need. And releasing that, hands to the mat. We'll simply step our way back into downward facing dog, pedaling it out a little bit. Sinking into the shoulders. And then lowering the knees towards the mat. Very nice. Returning to all fours and extending the right leg out towards the side, toes facing forwards. Inhale the right arm up towards the sky and exhale to swing that right arm underneath the body. And you probably won't twist very far here. This is a little bit of an awkward angle with that leg out to the side. And then press into the left hand. Lift yourself back up and now lift the left arm towards the ceiling and exhale to weave it underneath, probably twisting quite a bit further on this second side. So maybe the left ear and left shoulder rest down on the mat. You can keep a little bit of activity in those right fingertips, pressing them down firmly. And we'll release, returning to hands and knees, swing it out a little bit from side to side. And then extending your left leg long, inhale the left arm up, and exhale to weave it under any amount, noticing how far you go, keeping the hips above the right knee. And then returning both hands to the mat, we'll inhale the right hand up and exhale to sweep that arm underneath the body. Again, observing if there is more range of motion on this side. Congratulating yourself again for doing something just for you today. And we can release that pose, returning to all fours. Swing your legs around to one side so that you can roll down onto your back. And bringing both knees in towards the chest. Open the arms out towards a T and let both knees fall towards the left. They do not need to touch the ground. Just think about grounding down through that right shoulder. You might like to close the eyes. Slow down the breath. We'll pick the knees up through center and over towards the right. You're welcome to turn the head over the left shoulder or to keep it turned towards the sky. With your next inhale, picking the knees up back towards center. And exhale to lengthen one leg and then the other. Palms can face upwards for corpse pose. One of the most precious poses for feeling better and moving better in our bodies and minds. Allow the breath and body and mind to slow down, to be still. A few moments of peace and quiet. And coming back to the room to wiggle fingers and toes, reaching the body long, and eventually making your way to any comfortable seat. Taking just a few more moments to recenter, to notice how you feel, to seal in the idea that today I will be brave. And I thank you so much for joining me. Well done for completing day 2 of our challenge. I do hope to see you again tomorrow for day 3. I would love for you to join us for this complete 10-day yoga challenge. You can do so by clicking the first link in the description box right below this video, which will also get you access to an exclusive meditation practice designed to accompany the challenge. Please make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and that you've hit the like button if you enjoyed this practice, and I'll see you again on the mat very soon.